Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating guide that breaks down something we literally all experience every single day, but honestly, we rarely think about it structurally. I'm talking about time. And the source material we're looking at uses this incredibly clever narrative device called the Magic Time-Travel Treehouse. Plus, there's this great guide, TikTok the Owl, who helps distill the whole concept of daily routines into some really digestible, fun lessons. Okay, let's dive into this and look at our roadmap for today. First up, parts of the day. Second, time-traveling words. Third, the magic of routines. Fourth, the beat of the week. And finally, we'll wrap up with the timekeeper's promise. Section 1, parts of the day. Breaking down the micro-time.
So, imagine waking up to start this journey. The guide brilliantly illustrates the chronological flow of our daily activities by breaking them down into a super predictable three-part cycle. First off, you've got morning. Waking up, stretching like a giraffe, and having breakfast. And that transitions smoothly into the afternoon, which is this high-energy period where the sun is high and it's all about playing, learning, and just zooming around. Then finally, night rolls in. The sun goes down, stars twinkle, and it's time for sleep. It's this foundational cycle that anchors literally every single day.
Moving right along to Section 2, time-traveling words, navigating yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Now, the source material actually prepares us to become time travelers by introducing relative time using three magical anchors. First is yesterday. That's the day that is completely finished and in the past. Then there's today, which is happening right now as we're learning together. And tomorrow, that's the mystery day coming next. The text uses these great little mental exercises to firmly ground these abstract concepts in a linear flow. Like, if today is Tuesday, what was yesterday? It's a fantastic way to practice. All right, Section 3, the magic of routines, building a happy train. Now, the absolutely crucial point here is how the text defines a routine. It calls it a special order of things we do every single day. I love the metaphors they use here. The source material compares a routine to a secret recipe for an awesome day, or like the tracks that keep a happy train running smoothly. It basically ensures you always know exactly where you're heading next.
Let's move to and see how this builds when we apply that definition directly to the parts of the day we just talked about. It reveals this perfect, reliable order. Step 1, eating breakfast in the morning. Step 2, playing outside in the afternoon. And step 3 is going to sleep at night. See what happens there? It transforms these somewhat disjointed activities into a very clear, easy-to-follow schedule.
And here's why this matters so much. Routines directly impact our stress and happiness. The guide contrasts the feeling of being an early bird with being late. When you're an early bird arriving before the expected time, you're relaxed, you have extra time to get ready, it's great. But arriving late? That means you're rushing after the supposed time, and honestly, that's just no fun. So, a solid routine is presented as the ultimate tool to ensure you stay relaxed and right on time.
Which brings us to Section 4, the beat of the week, zooming out to macro time.
Okay, so zooming out from just a single day, the guide groups these daily routines into a much larger rhythm. It introduces the number 7. Go ahead and count them on your fingers. 7 days. That is the macro beat of the full week that essentially structures our broader lives. And those 7 days are broken down into a 5-to-2 ratio. You've got 5 slices dedicated to school and learning days, that's Monday through Friday, and 2 slices reserved for weekend and fun days on Saturday and Sunday. To make this abstract concept of a week feel tangible, the source material actually suggests assigning physical actions to these days. For instance, clapping for the 5 school days and then stomping for the 2 weekend days. It's a really playful way to help internalize this predictable rhythm. And finally, Section 5, Time Detective Challenge and the Timekeeper's Promise. To actively test all these new concepts, the source material uses this highly engaging rapid-fire call-and-response challenge. It's so fun. For example, it prompts, I am the bright part of the day when you go to school and play outside. What am I? Go ahead, mentally shout it out, right? It's the afternoon.
Then it keeps that energetic pacing going by testing relative time. It asks, I am the day that happened before today. Who am I? By gamifying the recall of this, it really cements that time-traveling vocabulary we established earlier. And of course, the answer is yesterday.
To wrap up the detective challenge, it asks, I am what you do every day in the same order, like brushing your teeth before bed. What am I? This perfectly brings the entire lesson full circle, locking in the concept of a routine as your ultimate tool for a smooth day.
Ultimately, what this guide highlights is that understanding time and building routines isn't just about obsessively watching the clock. No, it's about reducing stress and cultivating a genuine sense of calm. The source material beautifully closes with a promise, asking us to put a hand on our heart. It goes, I will use my time with joy, follow my routines with a smile, and make today amazing. It's a really powerful lesson, not just for kids, but honestly, for anyone looking to structure their days a little better. Understanding time brings calm and happiness. So as we wrap up this explainer, I'll leave you with this. What is one routine you can streamline today to make your tomorrow even better? Think about it. Thanks for joining me and keep on learning.